Imagine turning complex charts into simple, profitable signals. In this TrendSpider review, I'll cut through the noise and show you if the subscription price pays for itself, and whether its advanced analysis tools give you the trading edge that you've been chasing. Now, I can show you TrendSpider's features and tools all day long, and we'll get to those in a bit, but you know what really matters first? The experience of the traders just like you, and after they've already paid for the stock market research tools and used them and tried them out for a bit and formulated their opinions. So before we break down the deeper details and the features, let's see if the people actually paying for TrendSpider are getting their money's worth. I want to know what they think. And when I was digging into TrendSpider reviews, I came across the review of an investor who said that he liked the tools a lot, but he felt that the pricing was, in his words, outrageous. He said that it was almost double what he'd been paying with TradingView, and aside from the automated pattern recognition, he felt that many of the features seemed pretty similar. He also pointed out that TrendSpider had raised its prices compared to a few years back, and worried that it might push away new users. And yeah, look, that's a valid concern. Pricing is a huge factor. If you're comparing it directly to a platform like TradingView, which is fantastic for community and social charting, the cost difference is real. But here's the critical context I found. This was a pretty rare complaint among thousands of users. TrendSpider holds a 4.7 out of 5-star rating, and the overwhelming majority of reviews tell a completely different story. One user called it transformative, specifically highlighting how it saved him from having to code his own backtesting solutions in Python. He said the integration of charting, scanning, and strategy testing provided insights that he couldn't get elsewhere. I also came across this TrendSpider review of a user who simply stated that it's an excellent trading platform with outstanding customer service and an unbelievable number of options to analyze stocks, emphasizing that the learning curve here is, there, but it's worth it because of the efficiency that you gain. And then there's this other investor who praised the unbelievable number of options available to basically zero in on a stock or sector in this stock scanner. He also highlighted that the tutorials offered by TrendSpider are a must-watch if you want to learn how to use everything efficiently. The consistency in praise around the depth of the stock analysis and time-saving automation is something that you just don't see with many other charting platforms. So this tells me that for the traders who fully leverage it, the value is clearly there, justifying the cost. All right, so after seeing those TrendSpider reviews, finally I had to test the features and tools myself. So what makes this platform tick? How does it really compare to big names like TradingView or TC2000? Let's start with the core of TrendSpider, which is its automation. The first big standout feature here is their AI strategies tool. So instead of just staring at charts and second-guessing yourself where the signals are and how you want to analyze it, so you can actually design pre-built trading strategies that the platform will test for you, basically in real time. Once you build one, it starts generating predictive trading signals, which include things like whether the price is more likely to hit your take profit before it hits your stop. So that kind of automation can give you a really serious edge, especially if you've struggled with sticking to a fixed risk-to-reward ratio and doing it all yourself with all the symbols and signals and numbers, and you just want to automate the pattern. So I've used this TrendSpider automated trading to filter out setups that I would have normally taken on more of my gut instinct, and honestly, it's saved me from a lot of unnecessary losses. Then there's the strategy tester. This isn't just a backtest button slapped onto a chart. It's designed to help you understand how a trading strategy would have performed in different market conditions. You can play with the entry and exit conditions, optimize your parameters, and really dig into the behavior of price action. The part I love about this TrendSpider backtesting tool is that it doesn't require any coding, right? On TradingView, unless you're good with PineScript, there you're basically stuck relying on indicators that other people publish. With TrendSpider, I can experiment directly with my own ideas without needing a programming background. Then there's the market scanner. So if you've ever wasted hours flipping through charts, this will be really helpful, and it might surprise you. You can actually create your own custom scans based on a lot of technical and even fundamental criteria, or just use one of the 70 plus built-in scans too. I've used this to track breakouts across multiple timeframes at once, something that can be painful to do manually. The Smart Watch Lists tool is another feature I rely on. So instead of static lists that you have to update manually, TrendSpider lets you create dynamic watch lists that update automatically based on your scan conditions. So you can even set them to fire off email or SMS alerts when something triggers. So I can't tell you how many trades that I've caught just because I wasn't glued to the screen, but I got like an alert on my phone, right? Another feature I found incredibly powerful is the stock market maps. So this is a fun but surprisingly useful discovery tool for stock market research. They visualize sectors and symbols in a way that really makes outliers jump out at you. You can build tile maps or bubble maps and then flag or add tickers straight to a list. For me, it's been a quick way to spot strength or weakness across the market at a glance. That's not all though. With a tool called heat maps, TrendSpider uses math-heavy calculations to highlight areas of support and resistance which might otherwise go unnoticed. Instead of redrawing lines every time a candle moves, the heat map makes it clear where the price actually has a higher probability of reacting. This has saved me from placing trades right into hidden resistance more times than I'd like to admit. And don't overlook the offset indicators either. This feature lets you shift indicators forward or backward on the chart. It might sound small, but it's a clever way to give price more breathing room or to spot trends earlier than you would with traditional settings. It's one of those tools that you don't think you need until you use it, and then you kind of wonder how you traded without it. Alright, when you stack all of this up, I think TrendSpider really feels different from competitors like TC2000 and TradingView. TC2000 is excellent at stock screening, and TradingView shines with its social sharing community, but the edge TrendSpider has over these competitors is its focus on automation and integrated workflow. It's built for the serious trader who wants the trading software to do the heavy lifting of analysis so that they can focus on making decisions. But that doesn't make TrendSpider perfect for everyone. Like, if I had to point out one downside, I think it's the learning curve. This is not a stock investing platform you can just log into and master in an hour. The sheer number of TrendSpider tools and the depth of analysis means that there's an initial time investment required. You need to go through their tutorials and really play with the tools to unlock the full value. But if you put in the time, the payoff in efficiency and insight is significant. It's a gatekeeper that ensures that you're getting a professional-grade stock research and trading tool. And when it comes to cost, TrendSpider isn't the cheapest option out there. If you're a casual investor who just wants to glance at charts once in a while, you might find it a little steep and too complicated, but for active traders who actually use the tools and are learning and want to invest in their future, I think the value is more than fair. Remember, it's consolidating charting, backtesting, scanning, and alerts into one platform, along with other tools. Like, if you were to pay for all of that separately, you'd probably end up spending a lot more. For their latest pricing tiers and any active promotions they're running, check the link in the description below. We try to keep it updated so that you can always lock in with the best deal. So after this deep dive, my final take on this TrendSpider review is this. If you're a trader frustrated with manual analysis and you're ready to leverage automation to save time and enhance your precision, the value is clearly there. It's a powerful ally for developing and testing strategies systematically. Check the link in the description of this video to get started and see their current offers.